Obsessed with sounds on the track.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Tank Bigsby here with the return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, so their guy pick himself up off the turf.
No touch that. No, anyway. No.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bears in the nickel, 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. On the return for the Bears, Devin Duvernay. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well. But remember, 3,500 yards and 20 touchdowns, he showed glimpses of what I know Chicago wants more of this year.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Zach Bond with the tackle. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Bears first down.
All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
First down, here's Swift. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
First down. A gain of 11.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Williams from the gun. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Williams to throw on first. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Here's Swift on second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. First down, Williams. That one connects. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
First down.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
It's second down and goal.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're hoping to convert here on second and goal. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Only need one more yard on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. Going power with the big tight end. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on fourth and goal.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. Kind of call it the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line, and that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll run it with Swift. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears get the game's first points here in the second. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect one-for-one.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
To kick off for Chicago.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. And they'll take over facing a 6-0 deficit. First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 52 yards. That's good for an Eagles.
The field opened up, and he simply takes off. This is a reason that even the quarterbacks are timed in the 40-yard dash at the combine, because the elite, well, they can make a big chunk run just like that.
First down, a run with Barkley. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles tie and can take the lead here in the second. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take the lead on that successful kick. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Josh Blackwell to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Pass brought in by Burden. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Running behind center with Swift. And he gets him around 6 there. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
And the Bears first down. First and 10.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Bears in need of some points before the break. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Williams will look to throw. Komet's got it, left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches.
The Eagles' 40-yard line.
On the give, it's Swift. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Williams on first down. Absolutely fires this one right side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Throwing again on second, Williams. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
Third down, here's Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Santos' kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Gibson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles sending out their offense one last time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. Running in the red zone. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Great, set. Germans.
From the red zone on first. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles jump in front now by 5. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Swift to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here he goes, third and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's fourth down. Back to throw it. And they got home. Sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hurts now from the gun. Quick slant complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles push the lead up to... Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. A draw now. This is Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Fourth down, Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Great, set. Hey, let's go.
They'll start this series with an option left. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On second down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles make it a 3-possession game. A.J. Brown, the touchdown!
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles go up by 19. Here's Duvernay on the return. He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
First down throw by Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 35-yard line.
Williams to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. It is cut left side. And they bring him down around the 34. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard.
So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got it in the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On the ground with Swift. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Brought down
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Again, it's going to be Swift. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down, at your own 1. Yikes.
And that guy gets it off his own read. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Santos now for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Bears 16. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Bigsby with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles are ready to set up shop on offense. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Great, set. Anyway.
Hurts. He's keeping it. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Great.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Play action. Hurts has it. He tucks it and takes off. He breaks through and breaks away. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. And that run makes some history for him. He's now topped the previous record for rushing in a game by a QB. The previous mark of 181 was held by Colin Kaepernick since those 2013 playoffs, and the mantle now belongs to this guy. And whatever total he reaches before the end of this one. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
12-yard line.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They go to Barkley again. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. Well, Brock, when it comes down to it, never an easy task trying to knock off a team inside their own building, right? You really see them come out with just a different kind of energy.
It's what every player is told, dating back to your Pop Warner and high school days. Defend your home turf. When somebody comes in and tries to knock you off inside your own building, well, you need to have the fortitude, the guts, the resolve to fight back and go get those wins. What an energized locker room right now. It always is when you do your collective job successfully and you do it in your own house.